The first thing which we like to see in candidate is the determination and the intent of the candidate. It's not about the education or the skill which you bring on the table, but it's more about how you can very well adjust into our environment, how creative you are into our. As I said, when you are fresher, companies do not expect much from you. Company expect what how willing you are to get that particular job or particular situation. I think one thing which is very tough for us as a leader in fintech industry is the knowledge gap. I think one thing which AI is never going to take from anybody is the creativity. I think now in my company, we are very aggressive, but we are not ruthless. Now, one thing I would like to say them before even applying to any job, first of all, understand where would you like to go. So I think these are some of the mistakes which candidate do, and I would advise all the candidate understand about the company before going to the company. Do not oversell yourself. I think fintech is one of the industry which is innovating on a day-to-day basis. There is almost innovations happening in this industry. I think. Okay, so great question, Ajay.
Hi viewers, you apply for jobs, you update your resume, you prepare for interviews, yet many candidates still struggle to get shortlisted, crack interviews or find companies where they can truly belong. So what are employers actually looking for? How do HR leaders evaluate talent beyond qualifications? And in a world increasingly shaped by AI, what skills will help you stay relevant and future ready? To answer these questions, I have brought someone who has spent years building teams that build businesses. He helps hire, develop and retain talent across an organization of more than 850 professionals operating through 75 plus locations across India. He works closely with business leaders to understand what separates exceptional candidates from the rest and what it takes to build high performance cultures that scale. So without wasting a single second, let's hear it from the horse's mouth. Let's hear it from Gaurav Singh, Chief People and Culture Officer at Centricity Wealthtech. Gaurav sir, welcome to Let's Hear It From.
Thank you Ajay for this nice introduction. Thank you very much.
Yes, I quickly come to the first question. Gaurav sir, when you are evaluating candidates, what are the qualities that make you think this is someone I'd want him in my team, even before considering their qualifications or years of experience?
Okay, so great question, Ajay. I think very basic thing as a candidate, whenever we interview any candidate, probably the first thing which we like to see in candidate is the determination and the intent of the candidate. That is first thing, how much the candidate is willing to work within our environment. So adaptability is another thing which we also look out in the candidate, that whether the candidate will be adaptable to our culture or not. So I think these are the first thing which we look. The positive attitude is what we look in the candidate. It's not about the education or the skill which you bring on the table, but it's more about how you can very well adjust into our environment, how creative you are, how positive mindset determined you are for this, and what is your intent say for any particular situation. So these are some basic hygiene checks which we look into the candidate. Great. Apart from other skill related things.
Great. So determination, adaptability, positive mindset. Candidates, please keep these things in mind. Moving forward, Gaurav sir, after interviewing hundreds of candidates over the years, are there any mistakes you see candidates making again and again that hurt their chances of getting hired?
I think one mistake which candidate do initially, and that is more for those who are beginning their career, or you can say the freshers one or recently pass out, they try to oversell themselves. They remain very much conscious about cracking the interview and all of that. As I said, when you are fresher, companies do not expect much from you. Company expect what how willing you are to get that particular job or particular situation, and how much intent you are putting to prove yourself. Sometimes what happens is candidate just try to answer questions, and within those answers they just get themselves stuck to a situation where they are not able to come out. So probably this is one of the mistake. Do not try to
Over.
oversell yourself, so that do not try to prove yourself that you are the you are the one which we require. Definitely we will get those behaviors or traits from you, but just do not try to oversell yourself in the interview. So that is one of the mistake which candidate do at a initial stage. Yes, once you climb the ladders, you get an experience,
Mm.
probably at that point of time the fake commitments and things which you have not done in your career, but you are trying to tell those things. Probably read the job description very carefully,
Okay.
understand what exactly the job description demands from you, and that's how you can bring interviews on your side.
Correct. Such an apt answer. Candidates overselling is one big red flag. Gaurav sir, moving forward, you are hiring in fintech and wealth management sector that's evolving rapidly. What are some of the biggest recruitment challenges that are keeping HR and business leaders awake at night today?
So fintech is one thing. After COVID, I think fintech is one of the area
Yes.
which has been immersed a lot, because everything has gone virtual now. So
Right.
everything is now on a click of a button. I think one thing which is very tough for us as a leader in fintech industry is the knowledge gap, the knowledge of finance versus tech. So
Mm.
there is a person who can be very good salesman in a finance product sales, but on the other side he or she cannot be a good tech person. So in fintech, fill out this gap and find out the talent which is there. Having both of these traits somehow is one of the thing which we struggles to find out, a tech knowledge as well as a finance domain knowledge. That is one thing. Then second thing is, there is a very there is a scarcity of skills into this fintech domain. You can get a good developer, you can get a good IT guy, but a person who understand the seriousness of this particular field, because this require a lot of ethical traits in yourself, because you deal with financial data and all of those things. Then coming with this AI and cloud and all of those things, the person need to understand that what type of product we are building. All of this particular skill set which we are
Yes.
struggling right now to find out. So that is one of the things which we are right now just keep me and my team awake to find a good candidate who understand my product, who understand what we need, who understand where
Mm.
the word is going, and how he or she can come and contribute into those particular things to us.
Yes, absolutely. Sir, moving forward, as AI takes over, more routine and technical tasks, what human qualities do you think will become even more important for professionals to develop?
I think now this topic comes every often in my all
Yes.
other sessions or roundtable wherever I go, and this is like 3-4 years we are discussing on this particular
Yes.
thing,
Yes.
AI.
Yes.
AI. I think one thing which AI is never going to take from anybody is the creativity,
Oh.
the empathy, the sympathy, the emotional quotients, and all of these things.
Mm.
Robots can develop codes for you. Robots can tell you how to do this particular stuff. But like the way I am speaking to you, the way I am
Right.
connecting to you,
Yes.
robots cannot do it.
Correct.
Cannot do it.
Yes.
There was a movie of Rajinikanth. I think the name of the movie was Robot itself. Yeah, there was a movie, and that's a apt example of that. The
Yes.
emotional quality you can only develop with a human interaction. So that is one thing which AI is never going to take, and probably in future, people with high emotional IQs and people with high
Yes.
empathetical traits, people with high creativity will be in demand, will be able to survive, and will be able to justify to the business why they are existing.
Yes, such a correct answer, and the example was even more correct. Rajnikant's example of a movie. Sir, moving forward, Gaurav sir, every organization now is talking about company cultures, but culture means different things to different people. So, how would
Hmm.
you describe the culture at Centricity, and what kind of individuals tend to thrive in that environment?
So Centricity as a company, we are a wealth product company. We are into
Hmm.
financial fintech domain. We are doing stuffs with the help of AI, where people like us and our clients can get good insights on their particular portfolio. Now, in my company, we are very aggressive, but we are not ruthless. I mean, I wanted to say that we run very fast, we break things, but ultimately we learn from them and then we move ahead.
Hmm.
So,
Well,
if a company like us, and if you'll specifically talk about the culture of Centricity, it's a very dynamic culture. Things change very fast because it's a financial driven company. Every day you wake up and you see market is doing something different from the last day, and you change your strategy. But at the core of the DNA of the company is like, at the end of the day, our clients, our stakeholders, our partners who are there and working for us, probably it's our duty that we provide them the right insight which can help them to get good insight. So in my company, the culture is very simple. We do not follow hierarchical model. Anybody who has good ideas and good creative thoughts can come up and show their ideas. And in fact, we have a policy in our company where you can, if you have any entrepreneurial sort of mindset, you can throw that idea to HR and to the leadership, and we will decide and we will fund that person for their idea to get incubate in our company itself. So culture is very transparent here. Culture is aggressive, but on the same side, the culture is more of a learning sort of thing where people learn a lot of things. And that's the reason within 3 to 4 years, people who are working with us, they are still with us. Some people have left us, but they still want to join us. So that's what my duty is. We are building that sort of culture, that we believe in making people to learn a lot of good stuff so that they can go and brand my company. Even if they are not working with us, at least that
yes.
remains a my company remains a role model for them. So I think this is the culture we are building in our company. We are a mix of high sales with a tech sort of company, but on the side of that, we are just building a culture where we are just allowing people to build their own ideas and help the companies to grow faster.
Such an apt answer, Chenzies. If you think you are creative, innovative, then Centricity is the place for you. Moving forward, Gaurav sir, attracting talent is one thing, but helping people grow and stay engaged is another. So, what are some of the initiatives you are most passionate about when it comes to employee well-being, learning, and leadership development at Centricity?
So here, as I said, we have few policies which are very very unique in nature. We have a entrepreneurial platform policy, where if you think that you have that streak in you, probably you can come up and show your ideas. Then in my tech side, we do hackathons where we ask people
Okay.
to pick problems of the organization, not the outside world. Pick the problem from the organization, or any problem which you think that you can be contribute, and then from that particular thing, we have lots of hackathons where people have given us the ideas, and we are incubating those ideas here. That is one platform. And then we have a dedicated training and development department where we have different sort of trainings for salespeople, different sort of training for leadership, different sorts of training for women leaderships, all of these things. So since we are 4.5 year old organization, we are also
Okay.
maturing. We are building all of these cultures within our organization where people can come and think that yes, this is the company where they should go and join and at least learn some few good things. So this all is what we are doing in our company. And then there are lots of publication. There are lots of branding activities which we do. There are lots of internal communications which we float
Yes.
to the organization on financial product market, what is happening, and other things. So too many avenues in my company where we are allowing people to learn various stuff.
Uh, Although, sir, you have answered, but I still want to get something deeper into it. So moving forward, what is Centricity's employee value proposition, and why should ambitious young professionals consider building their careers in organizations like Centricity?
Okay, so currently we are running a campaign where we are hiring college freshers for us. So
Okay,
the
it's
only
great.
yeah, so we the only limitations in the company like us, and to your previous question also, uh, what things keep my team awake is like, we want people who can understand financial things, who can understand financial products, who can understand things. Because At the end of the day, we are telling our clients about this financial product, and my partners are telling their clients how to invest in all of those. So we need people who understand what exactly these products do for us. So my take on this question will be probably anybody who wants to learn fast, anybody who wants to understand wealth management space, anybody who wants to understand how tech is building the India's next wealth management or investment
Oh,
portfolio sort of thing. Probably this is a right company because we are into a stage where we are running stable but fast, and we are picking up things, daring things from the market, and we are delivering those things in the market in upcoming 1 or 2 years. So very high chances of a very good learning for all of those candidates who just want to learn things, because world is changing so fast every month, every year, that whatever skills or knowledge you have now, probably after 6 months it will not be there. But that domain in which we are right now, probably this is one of the skill which you can only get once you get an experience, first hand experience from the company. So I would say this is the USP of my company, and value proposition is this, that you will definitely get a first hand understanding of the financial product, entire of wealth ecosystem, how it is runs, and then end to end, from building the product to getting the revenue from that product. That's all life cycle you can understand into this company, and this will be very helpful to those students who wanted to get into the business side and understand the product, and then understand how it turns into the revenue, and then how it is beneficial to the clients and stakeholder and shareholders as well.
yes. Such an apt answer. Sir, let's move forward to career advice. Sir, please tell us what career advice would you give to fresh graduates entering into the workforce in today's highly competitive job environment?
One thing I would like to say them before even applying to any job, first of all, understand where would you like to go. Do not get confused that you have 10 fields and you can go any of those fields. I think you should have at least 2 to 3 priority items in your bucket when you are getting passed from the college, that you want to go on product side, you want to go on marketing side, or sales side, or finance side, or tech side. Which particular is your particular side is, that is one thing. Second, then understand what type of profile you want to build for yourself. There are people who have joined in marketing, but later on they have came onto the finance side, or the people who have joined on the finance side, now they are in more onto the business side. Probably you need to understand what type of side you want to pick for yourself, because that's what initially
Right.
you will be learning fast. Otherwise you will lose 3 4 years of your career. I see students join wrong profiles, and then after 3 years they change their profile, and that's where the career gets stuck for themselves. So I think understand which field you want to choose, understand which type of domain or skill you want to learn initially. Then I would like to say them that whenever you are applying to any company, please read about the company as well. Please read about the markets as well, what type of market the company is into, what things company demands from you. Understand that it's not only about the skill. I will not ask any coding question to the person, but I will more ask about what that person know about me, for what reason I am hiring that person. If that person is very much clear about the job description, or clear about the company, what my vision is, how he or she will be contributing to that vision, probably those are more of the impressive things which we pick from the candidate, and we understand that yes, this, because we need to understand one thing: freshers, we can mold them as per our need. So we just need that particular stake which we want to see in them while interviewing them, and rest everything we will take care of. So I think these are some of the mistakes which candidate do, and I would advise all the candidate, understand about the company before going to the company. Do not oversell yourself. Just
Right.
be natural. What you are saying, just be very natural. It's not about, it's no losing or winning. It's just how best you can explain yourself to the person sitting on the other side.
Absolutely. Gaurav sir, moving forward, fintech and wealthtech sectors have evolved tremendously over the last few years. So, what career opportunities are emerging in these sectors today that young professionals may not be fully aware of?
So I think fintech and wealth. I mean, fintech is a very big domain. Wealth is
Hmm.
comes under fintech only. I'll be specific about the wealth. piece because my company is into wealth piece, and then I can cover some piece from the fintech side as well. I think into the wealth side, there are lots of financial products which are coming into the market. Earlier, the industry was very simple. You come in the industry, there are only two, three product: mutual fund,
Yes,
SIPs,
yes.
FDs, and all of. Now, with the changing market dynamics, there are lots of product which are coming into the market. Probably, product side is one of the side which the candidate can choose when they are joining the fintech companies and wealth tech companies. And then coming onto the tech side, because it's not only about understanding the product, it's all about building those products as well on the tech side, because everything is on the platform.
Right.
So when they are coming, probably tech is one of the side which they can come there, they can build the entire flow from scratch till delivery of the product. So that is, tech side is one of the thing where they can come and they can utilize their skills best. Overall in the fintech, I think coming with the AI piece and lots of development coming from the AI into this particular side, I think fintech is one of the industry which is innovating on a day-to-day basis. There is almost innovations happening in this industries. You can now pay from your retina, you can now pay from click of your watch, and all of those things are coming. Probably these are some of the innovative things. So there are too many venues when you consider a fintech or a wealth tech companies, because it's not a flat product sales which is there in the market. It's about knowing that product from the scratch and how that product is changing the entire ecosystem very fast. It's not even you will see the change after 2 year or 3 year. You build a product and it start bringing revenue after a year, and that's what you learn in your career very initially when you join these companies. So I think there are too many venues in these companies for the students to come and join.
Students, if you are listening, this was one very important piece of advice. Gaurav sir, moving forward, but before we wrap up, it's time for our rapid fire round. The rules are very simple: short questions, quick answers, no overthinking. My first rapid fire question goes to you right now: degrees or skills?
I think skills.
Experience or potential?
Potential.
One word that defines great leadership. So rapid fire hai.
Okay, I think it is empathy.
Wow, you took time, but you answered it very well. AI, is it an opportunity or threat?
Opportunity for sure.
Wow. One habit that has contributed most to your career success.
I think discipline is one habit which has
Wow.
contributed.
The best career advice you have ever received.
Hardworking. Hard work.
One piece of advice for fresh graduates entering the workforce. I think you have answered it
I
earlier.
think yes, it is. Again, I'll say discipline and hard working both. These one piece of advice. Yeah.
One thing candidates worry too much during interviews.
Overthinking.
Okay.
Overselling.
Yes, yeah. One thing candidates don't worry enough about, which they need to, think.
Knowing about the product and the company.
If you weren't in HR, what career would you have pursued?
I think it would be
Marketing?
business side, more on the management or business side.
Okay. My last rapid fire question goes to you right now for this podcast. Office chats or formal meetings?
I think office chat is good.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Gaurav sir, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your insights so openly. I am sure our listeners have picked up valuable lessons on hiring, career growth, leadership, and the future of work. And to everyone listening, I hope today's conversation gave you something to reflect on and apply in your own career journey. So, viewers, we'll be back soon with another leader, another story, and more insights from the people sharing the world of work. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and thanks for listening. Stay connected.